Hi, Matt White with Meter Technology Works, going to give you a quick and simple tutorial on how to install a water submeter. And this is going to be a typical installation, knowing that no two are ever alike. But what we've done is we've simulated a hot water closet with two sides removed. So this is simulating a closet. Typically we would have a air handler above the hot water heater, but we're not showing that so you can see what the plumbing arrangement looks like, again, in a typical environment. We have three lines here. We have one incoming into the unit and two going back out to feed. This is the main supply line, brings cold water into the cold water side of the hot water heater. Then it gets heated and returned to all the hot water devices in the apartment unit. It tees off before it goes in to supply all the cold water to the apartment unit. So this is cold to the unit, hot to the unit, everything coming in. So before we start, we'll want to make sure that we turn our water off. Good. And what we're showing today is the installation of the Meter Technology Works SM15 meter. It's 4.5 inches long, which is shorter than a 7.5 inch standard utility meter. But the reason we use a lot in submetering is because of these tight space requirements. And we'll show you where that comes in handy in just a minute. On this meter, we'll have two sets of meter couplings. And I'll show you what a meter coupling is. Meter coupling consists of a nut, a tailpiece, and a washer. So the washer goes in like so, threaded onto the meter. These are straight mechanical threads. These are not tapered NPT. You don't need Teflon tape. You don't need pipe dope. It's not going to have any effect whatsoever because it's sealing on the flat washer that I just put in there. We also have shown here that we've got slip, PVC slip by threaded fittings. So these fittings, these are NPT fittings. You can put some tape on there if you want. So that's our threaded onto the tailpiece of our meter coupling, and then that's going to be the slip for our PVC pipe. So if we go to our supply line and we lay the meter out like so, we can make a couple of marks in here. We're going to cut, we'll call it there and there, and that's going to give us the enough space to mount our meter. Now we're using this tool as opposed to any type of hacksaw, really because we don't want to get any crud in the line. It's bad for the hot water heater, it's bad for the water meter, it's bad for the faucets. So this makes a nice clean cut. These are available pretty much everywhere. Now we got that out, we're going to put our water meter in, making sure that we get the direction of flow right. So we're looking for our flow arrow. There it is. So we're going to put it this way. I cheated there a little bit, but that's pretty much how it goes. We took a couple of shortcuts. We didn't really glue the thing in, but in a nutshell, that's how you install a water meter in an apartment complex.